go again, guys. I knew this was coming. Let's see how this goes out.
How you doing? Is it possible to roll down these back windows here?
They work.
What's that?
They work, yeah.
Oh.
I'm the only one in
Roll it
here.
up, it's still sprinkling. Copy.
What agency are you identified with?
Fresno Police Department, Officer Lamelli. The reason we're stopping you is you got yellow lights to the front. You can't modify the lighting equipment that the vehicle comes with. It's got to be, you can't alter it. You have your license and registration?
I do.
Okay. Did you buy it from the dealership like that?
I got it like that, yeah.
From the dealership?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you headed to?
Home. The registration.
Still on Woodward there?
Yep.
All right. Current insurance? Was that?
I've been cited for this before, and was not guilty of anything when I went to court. Got the money back, got paperwork for it. I was stopped.
The vehicle code actually
right
says
down
you
on-
can't alter the lighting of your car if it alters the performance of the vehicle. So I don't know if you can tell up front here. See all these cars driving with white lights? When you do yellow lights to the front, it actually alters the performance of the lights.
Is that what it is?
It does.
There's the cited for. There's the refund check.
Okay, that's fine.
And this
I don't know
vehicle,
what,
this vehicle code right here says they can be white or yellow. Right here.
yeah, it's not that section there. That just applies to lights. Your headlights are white. That's what the dealership, they install white lights to the front. There you go.
Well, this includes headlights here. It says the light emitted from all lamps and the reflected light from all reflectors visible from the front of a vehicle shall be white or yellow.
Yeah. However, you can alter the lights if it alters the performance that of the lighting equipment.
I didn't do that.
Well, if they're yellow, it alters it. Yellow light is not the same as white
You're
light.
saying I altered them. I didn't alter anything.
What's that?
You're saying I altered them.
When you buy it, you're required to maintain your vehicle up to California standards.
Which
So if you
I
bought
believe.
if you bought it from the dealership like
Which
that,
I believe I have been following the law here, according to the paperwork I have, and according to me going to the court.
let's see if I can give you the section here. Give me 1 sec, all right?
All right. This officer is claiming that I have altered the lighting.
My partner's gonna check your license, make sure it's all valid. So.
Are you a traffic cop?
I was. I'm assigned to a different team now.
I just went through this like 2 weeks ago with LeBlue, right here, probably 200 yards from here.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's a different section that he cited you for.
He didn't
That section doesn't apply to altering the performance of the headlights.
LeBlue looked it up, he couldn't find anything, he let me go.
Well, good for him. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get that for you. But if you bought it like that, that's why I asked if you bought it like that from the dealership. You did. I said you should go back and tell them that you have to have white lights.
I've made a diligent effort to make sure that these lights were lawful.
Did the vehicle come with yellow lights from the manufacturer?
That I don't know. I bought it this way.
Yeah, probably not. Cars come with the white lights to the front. You can have yellow ambers. That's what that other section refers to. Is you can't have blue lights, green lights as any other lighting to the front of your car. But the car has white lights to the front. If you change them to yellow, or if somebody changes them to yellow, you alter the visibility of the vehicle to the front. That means it alters the performance of the lighting to the front.
Okay, so fog lights can be yellow?
Fog lights, as long as they're the standard as far as your wattage, you're not over on your wattage or anything like that, that's fine. Same with the headlights. There's a maximum and a minimum of wattage. They have to be the same voltage. But the yellow light, as you can see staring out to the front of your car, it alters the visibility. Yellow, I mean, you can barely see the front of your car. So my partner says everything checks out good, so you're good. I'll give you a warning. Just you're saying you're trying to take care of it?
Actually, I'm not. I'd rather leave them that way. I really believe that they're lawful. I went to court on it. I checked with the Sergeant Chandler here at this district. I checked with the watch commander at CHP, and I really, truly believe that they're lawful. If you've taken the time out to stop me for this, if you want to cite me for it, I'd like to get a citation for it so that I can make sure that it's documented properly.
Okay.
So if you can cite me for a vehicle code that's relevant to these headlights, I'd like that. Because if I'm not going to be cited for it, this is a complete waste of time. It's a violation of my Fourth Amendment rights to travel freely.
But it's not a violation because you committed a violation, so I stopped you.
If you tell me I committed a violation, I'd like to be cited for it, please. Okay. I've already been cited for it, and it was deemed lawful.
Okay.
So please go ahead and cite me for it. I'll wait patiently for that.
Okay. Well, that's your option. That's your request. Okay.
I'd like the citation so I can go to court and do the same process again. Therefore, I prove that I'm being targeted and harassed by Fresno PD over the same issue several times. This is the seventh time I've been pulled over for this.
I've never stopped you. I have no idea who you are.
I said Fresno PD and not you.
Okay.
So I'd like a citation, that way I can handle it properly.
Well, you're saying that Fresno PD is targeting you. I am with Fresno PD. I cannot target you if I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you.
Okay.
So
can I please have the citation so I can be on my way?
You're free to go now.
I'd like a citation, otherwise
I'm giving you a verbal warning.
Okay, I'd like an apology for the violation of my rights from being unlawfully detained here for this amount of time.
You're not being unlawfully detained.
So am I free to go?
I'm giving you a warning.
Am I free to go?
Headlights. Yes, you are.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, drive safely. Watch your speed too.
That, my friends, is how it's really done. This is how you handle cops that unlawfully detain you for no apparent reason whatsoever. This is becoming ridiculous how they pull me over and they can't find a legitimate reason to give me a ticket. Even when I begged them to give me a ticket, he didn't want to give me a ticket. See you guys on YouTube.
Hello. Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the State Police. I got a little microphone.
Nice to
gonna record our conversation, okay?
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm stopping you is because you don't have any license plates on this car.
Okay.
Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you. Okay,
well,
do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course. How it works is we ship the cars, we get a permit, and
you don't have a permit.
What you need is a carnet.
What's that?
A carnet. It's a very rare thing. I know you're confused, but we
no,
fly
I'm
them.
not confused. If you want to drive this car,
yeah.
You have to have a license plate from somewhere in the United States or a trip permit, which you don't have. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the way it works is we get a EPA exemption.
Pardon me?
A EPA exemption, and then a carnet de passage.
Do you have any of that?
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna provide everything.
You have something that says you can drive this car on the road?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that.
Of course. So it's gonna be a lot of documents. I'll give you one by one.
Because I think what you're talking about is the ability to import this, and what I'm talking about is registering it.
No. Well,
you have your driver's license with you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to answer your questions. Well, it's a temporary thing. I'm visiting as a tourist.
I can't hear you.
It's a temporary import.
It's a what?
It's a temporary import. It's not a permanent thing. We fly our cars here, we do our trips, and we fly them back. That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but...
No, it's not confusing. It's very simple.
No,
All
sir.
right. If you have some sort of import,
Yeah.
that's to get it into the country. Okay. Let me see what you have that says you can drive it on the road in Oregon.
You understand in a second.
Pardon me?
You're gonna understand in a second.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about right now.
So this is my permit. It's an international federal agreement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna provide you with a driver's license in a second.
Do you have your insurance with you?
Yes, sir. So this would be the international driver's license, which they come as a package. There you go. The other part is inside it as well. This would be the registration of the vehicle.
What is this?
The registration of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I need is proof of insurance.
Sure.
This is
So the
this is Canada. Okay.
no, sir.
There you go.
This is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive? I'm trying
Pardon me?
Why are you so defensive? I'm trying to.
No, I'm just asking for these documents, and you won't quit talking about other stuff.
No, sir. I provide you everything
I
you've
want
asked
your
for.
insurance. Okay.
I provide you.
I don't need anything else right now.
Sure. You just asked me for the document.
Pardon me?
You just asked for a document. I provided you, and I'm gonna provide you the insurance in a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Why don't you keep working on that, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sure. Wow. What's wrong with this guy? He hasn't even realized the steering wheel yet. This is gonna be interesting.
Did you find your insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go.
This is not insurance.
Sir, on the bottom, you can read it. It's insurance. The policy number is there as well.
Where are you taking this car?
I'm going to Canada.
We're going where?
I'm going to Canada, Vancouver.
Where did you import the car into?
From Canada, I drove it in here. I do a road trip every 2 years.
You do a what trip?
Imagine you want to drive your car in Europe. What do? You ship your car there, you drive it for a month, and you ship it back.
No, that's not what I do. Okay, look, you.
What is your question, officer? I can answer your question.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Here's your stuff here. You got to get a temporary permit, okay? I have another call I have to go to.
Sir,
be safe pulling out into traffic.
It's a federal law. You don't know the law. What the? I have another call. That was priceless. There he goes. He just gave up on life. You have to have a predator here just. What did he even talk about? What's wrong with that guy?
Good, how are you?
How about opening your window?
Isn't that enough?
Sorry?
Isn't this enough?
Okay, can I see your driver's license?
Why did you stop me?
Excuse me?
Why did you stop me?
Because we have a DUI checkpoint.
Did I
Okay.
buy
See that car over there?
No, I have to go in
I need
free
you
on
to
my
pull
own.
over there.
I have to
You
go.
to pull over there.
Am I detained?
Yes, you are detained.
For what?
Because the California section 2814.2 of the California Penal Code says when we do a DUI checkpoint, you are legally detained. So I need you to pull over there to the curb. Slow down. Pull up behind that BMW.
All right.
I need you to step out of the car.
Why?
Because I asked you to.
What's the reason? What did I do wrong?
You were legally detained. I had the legal right to pull you out of the car for my safety. I need you to step out of the car, sir.
Actually, I have a right to travel free on my own, right?
I'm going to call the supervisor.
Okay.
And then if you refuse to get out of the car, we're going to break the window to get
I
you
understand
out of the
you.
car.
Please call the supervisor. I just want to understand why is this happening.
So I have you on recording. You're refusing to give me your driver's license, correct?
I want to know the reason you're asking the driver's license from me.
I just told you the reason. The reason was California Vehicle Code Section 2814.2.
By the Constitution, I have a right to travel free on my own.
You do not.
I do not have.
You do not have the constitutional right not to step out of the car.
No, just 1 second. Do I have a right by the Constitution to travel free on my own or not?
To what?
Do I have a right to
I can't hear you
travel?
with the window so high.
Do I have a right to travel free on my own, not being molested by the Constitution? Do I have that right? That's it.
You also have the right.
Okay.
We have the right to do a DUI checkpoint, driver's license checkpoint, and you do not have the right.
Was my driving suspicious?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, I believe, because I did not violate any traffic law. So, sir, let me tell you, for this Constitution, a lot of Americans gave their life, and I have a very big respect to them.
Because I was.
You were. That's nice. And just 1 second. So I did not refuse to give my driver's license. I just want to know the reason why.
Sir, I gave him.
Okay.
Would you mind lowering your window so I can speak to you?
Well, I hear clearly. You hear me too, right?
Sorry?
We both hear.
I can speak to you with your window up. Would you mind lowering it so I can speak
Sure.
to you like a human?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you lower a little bit more?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm Sergeant Tweedy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we're out here, we're conducting a driver's license sobriety checkpoint. I clearly see that you're not under the influence, okay? However, we're also conducting a driver's license check. If you have a driver's license, we can look at that, and you'll be on your way.
Sir, I have no problem with that, but I just want to know the reason why do I have to show my driver's license all the time, right?
What do you mean all the time?
Well, anytime you can create some checkpoint, right, and ask a driver's license from me. Is this a Nazi Germany? Am I passing a border? I'm in America, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You remind me of the Soviet Union, sir.
I remind you of what?
The Soviet Union, the communist Soviet Union.
Oh,
I believe this is the America, right?
Right.
And still the Constitution is the.
But keep in mind, your license is a privilege to have a license.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a.
You're currently being detained right now. All
For
right?
what?
Because you've entered our checkpoint.
Okay.
Once you enter the checkpoint, you've been lawfully detained. We have the authority to ask now for your license.
Oh, now you have the right.
Well,
At that point, you don't have the right.
No.
Now you have.
You had the opportunity to turn and to avoid it. That was your option.
Oh, I see. Which means technically
so the sign said.
Oh, I see.
So the signs say there's a checkpoint coming. You're going to enter a checkpoint, and then you can turn off and go around.
I see.
That's your option. Whatever happened, you continue through.
Which means I could make a U-turn back there, right?
No. Well, it would have been before the sign. You would have been able to turn and avoid the checkpoint.
Anyway, you are telling me all these things happening is constitutional?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
I even gave you the section of the California Vehicle.
What section is not Constitution, sir? For this Constitution, a lot of people gave their life, and I truly respect them, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. Let me explain to you about the Constitution and people giving their lives. My father was a veteran, served in Vietnam. I was a veteran. I served in the Marine Corps.
My grandfather was a veteran too.
I let you talk, let me finish.
Sure.
My son is in the military, serving this country. I know all about the Constitution. I know all about serving this Constitution.
Very nice.
My entire family, since they left Cuba, got to America, started serving in the military for this country. I find it offensive that you think you know more about our military and serving our Constitution than I do. I do find that offensive.
Sir, this is not about Oh my God. This is not about knowing who knows more the Constitution, him or me. This is about protecting the Constitution, which is going down and down because of these type of activities, which I see clearly because I am from that type of country.
Sir, you have to understand, this is an educational process.
Very bad. I am sorry to tell you, there is more effective way to do
trying
this.
to educate the public is not to drink and to drive with a valid driver's license.
Very good purpose. Very good
That's
purpose.
the purpose of this checkpoint.
Very good purpose. I very respect that purpose. But
so
sir,
we're giving you a pamphlet, and we're saying you need to please read this, don't drink and drive, all this out here, all these people out here, and drive with a valid driver's license. That's all we're asking. And then you go on your merry way. We're not searching your car.
the purpose is very, the next step so will be the searching of the car.
I mean, that's the what ifs.
Yeah, that's where it goes. It's very simple, you know. I am from that type of country. Believe me, someday you will remember this day. I see you are a very educated person. You are smart. You will see that. No problem. Права должны вернуть. Куда поехали?
Twenty-eight 14.2 is the authority to stop legally detain a car in a checkpoint. There you go.
Have a good night, sir.
You too, take care.